and Ethan clash in Shortland Street.
So who is steering the ED these days?
I was on the shop floor today.
Certainly there to take all the credit.
Sarah had a particularly tricky case.
Tricky? What's tricky about anemia?
What the hell? Are you actually...
I'd say there's still plenty of secrets and lies to come out yet. I reckon it's time to turn up the heat, eh? Judging by the lack of conversation, dinner was either delicious or you were trying not to gag.
Oh, no, it was delicious.
It's gorgeous.
Yeah, this kind of carry-on's going to give the rest of us blokes a bad name, mate.
Anyone see that mockumentary the other night about the guy who works for the Portaloo Company?
I saw it at the movies. Hilarious.
Yeah, I did see that. I thought it was for real.
No.
How embarrassing.
Damn, sounds like I missed out on some quality viewing.
And on that unsanitary note, who's still got the stomach for dessert?
Bring it on, brother.
I'll get it. You continue lowering the tone of the evening, darling.
If you insist. Hey, what about that bit when the toilet got blocked?
Oh, yes. So gross, and then he... Oh.
Shh, don't spoil it for me.
How did I not hear about this genuine movie?
Really? Some people never go.
Here we go.
Wow.
Apple and berry oat crumble. I sweetened the fruit with maple syrup, not sugar.
Yum, that looks fantastic.
But I did have to use a little bit of brown sugar in the oat crumble. I hope you don't mind, but crumble's just not crumble without it.
Sorry, sugars are real. No.
It's organic.
Oh, now I feel terrible after all the trouble you've gone to.
Well, you must have some fruit or something they can have.
It's all gone into that.
Oh, don't worry about me, mate. I gorged out on the chicken.
Yeah, same.
This diet of yours, you're pretty fanatical about it.
Well, I wouldn't say that I'm fanatical, but I am trying to stick to it.
Surely 1 teaspoon of sugar's not going to kill you.
No, but it's about self-discipline.
So you won't touch 1 grain of sugar. But last time you were here, you were knocking back the bubbly, all right?
Leave the poor guys alone, eh?
Well, I was just thinking your tiredness at work could be the diet's causing it.
No, it's not.
You sure?
Yep, positive.
Are you on it for medical reasons?
Oh, it's just a diet, mate. No big deal.
Is there something wrong, Sarah?
I'll say there's something wrong. There's a bloody gorgeous-looking pud just sitting there untouched. So let's ditch the D-talk and dig in, eh?
With pleasure.
Well, this looks even better than old Grandma Denton used to make.
Here we go. This is in our range. Central City, good security, monitored.
How many bedrooms?
None. It's a car park. It's about all we can afford, though.
Does it have sea views? Hey, don't be like that. We'll find the right place at the buyer's market.
Not for first timers, it's not.
You just have to be patient. The right place will come along. Meanwhile, our savings are going up and hopefully interest rates will be going down.
Listen to this. 3-bedroom, partly renovated villa on private north-facing section. That is our price. I'm not imagining it.
That's our price.
Get the phone. We have to ring them.
Oh, there must be a misprint.
Why?
Because it's too good to be true.
You just said the right place has to come along.
I know, but to be this cheap, there has to be something seriously wrong with it.
It could be a mortgagee sale.
It doesn't say that.
Ring Trish.
It must be near a sewage plant or the motorway or something.
Scotty, ring Trish before somebody else gets it.
I'm telling you, it has to be a lemon. I wouldn't get my hopes up.
So, Tracy, what's your excuse for feeling so tired? You're not on some weird diet too, are you?
No, I just...
She's overworked, probably. Tracy's one of the hardest working nurses on the team. I'm very lucky to have her. And Kip, I know that he doesn't always get the credit he deserves, but the place couldn't run without him, as proven today.
Oh, please, like he needs his ego inflating anymore.
That there be mutinous torque me arty, deserving of a good lashing.
Which I'll let you do later, mate.
Talk about me lowering the tone of the evening. You want coffee?
Yes, please.
You don't like my friends?
Yeah, I do.
Then why are you stirring?
I think they're laughing in there.
Damn it.
Hey?
Well, you were hoping for tears? Maybe even a little bloodshed?
We came close. But the 11th hour, they flipped the other way. Yes, I stirred the pot. We all flirted with danger. Result? My guests know they're alive. I've performed a social service.
Spelled out by both witches, wizards, and psychics.
What's wrong?
I feel sick.
Sick how?
So, Tommy,
You don't have a temperature?
I feel really sick.
Couldn't explain why I was so tired yesterday.
You picked up pretty quickly. Maybe you just need to eat something.
I'm not hungry.
Maybe we should send you into school and see how you feel once you're there.
Okay.
Oh, mate, I don't know.
I can look after him.
You've had him most of the week.
I don't mind. Honestly, I've got nothing else on today.
You sure?
Yeah, we can snuggle up in front of a movie, eh, Harry?
Okay.
You're a lifesaver. Thank you.
Will Shanti be joining us?
It depends if she can get away.
Okay, well, here's the info on the house. I've been through it and I have to say it's pretty special. A little tired. Oh, great bones.
Why is it so cheap?
The previous owners were halfway through renovations when they sold. It's still incomplete.
So there are permit issues.
Well, not to my knowledge, but it has put some buyers off.
At this price, who cares?
Exactly. But it's a fickle market at the moment.
How long's it been on?
Almost a year.
Okay, so what's wrong with it?
Oh, it's structurally sound. There's no land issues or flooding.
Let me rephrase the question. To your knowledge, is there anything about this house that might affect our decision to buy it?
The house is what's known as a stigmatised property.
Which means?
It was the scene of a murder-suicide a few years ago. It puts everybody off.
Good. Puts us in a very strong position.
You're still interested in viewing the property?
Absolutely. But are you sure there's nothing else you need to disclose?
Nothing. I promise you.
When can we take a look?
This afternoon.
3:30?
I'll see you there.
Excellent. Thanks, Trish.
Oh, I missed you. Sorry.
Oh, that's okay. I'll be seeing you this afternoon.
At the house.
I think you're going to love it.
Fantastic. So I was right. It's the one.
It's looking pretty good. Great section, solid house, just a few unfinished renos.
No major problems with it.
No.
I can't wait to see it. Oh.
Quiet day, eh? I'll call you later.
Okay.
Thank you again.
Right, you. Let's see what's on the telly.
Can I have something to eat?
I thought you were too sick.
You said I might feel better if I ate something.
So I did. I'll make you some more toast.
Don't feel like it.
Okay. What else might be good for a funny tummy? I don't know.
Margaret always lets me have biscuits when I'm sick.
But Margaret's not a doctor, and I am. And I really don't think that biscuits are good for sore tummies.
I'll be all right.
I guess so. Just one, eh? Okay, take it easy. Sore tummy, my foot. You're not sick at all.
I couldn't help it.
I don't think you'd be able to resist. Why are you lying to us?
I didn't want to go to school.
Why not?
It's sports day.
I thought you liked sports.
Last week I missed the catch and we lost the game. Everyone will tease me again.
I see.
Please don't tell Dad.
Okay, I'll make you a deal. I won't tell on you, but you owe me a big favour.
Deal.
Last night was way too close.
Ethan wasn't going to let it go, was he?
And now Tracy's asking questions.
I'm going to say it again. Go see Callum and tell him about your
No.
illness. Tracy's going to be watching you. It'll be pretty obvious you're taking a back seat.
Well, then I won't. I'll step up. No one is going to find out, not for a very long time. Hello?
Yeah, take that.
Hi, Sarah, it's Brooke.
What's all that racket?
It's Harry. He's off school, sick.
He doesn't sound sick.
I was watching that.
Shh, I'm on the phone. Yeah, not so you'd notice, but I didn't have the heart to march him off to school.
Aren't you the soft touch?
Probably. I think it's more about him needing a bit of TLC.
Oh, fair enough.
Which is kind of why I'm calling.
Yeah, what's up?
I asked him what he really liked to do today, and he said he wanted to hang out with his Auntie Sarah and Uncle TK.
Really?
And I said I wasn't sure if you were working or not.
No, we're not. Hey, hang on.
Hun, are you okay if we look after Harry?
Yeah, let's go to the park. Kick the ball around.
We would love to have him.
Great. I'll drop him off in, say, half an hour.
Yep, sounds good.
You should see him. He's so excited. See you soon. Hey, buddy. Deal's a deal.
Big garden.
Big space for kids. Wouldn't take much to fence it off. Excuse me a moment.
What do you think?
Director speaking.
It's nice and private.
Do you like the feel of it?
I love it.
There's nothing putting you off? No bad vibes?
It needs a bit of work, but it's nothing we can't handle. This garden is so big.
And we could afford to start the renos straight away.
I can't believe it's going so cheaply.
It's a bargain, that's for sure. What's wrong?
Look over there.
What?
A swing. Oh my gosh. The other night I had a dream, and in it there was a swing just like that one. This is it. This is meant to be our home.
Take those 3 out back.
Okay.
Right, this is how it works. In each case, the 4 bottles at the corners are the real deal. They're the ones for tasting. The other 8 are some cheap bread that the boys swapped the labels on.
This is mad.
The bottles look authentic. You'd never tell.
Yeah, but once it's sipping anymore, one's gonna know it's fake.
Kane wants the stuff moved. Just do it.
Kingy, this is my license on the line, my reputation.
Don't bleat to me. You should have thought of that before you crossed them.
Just keeps coming. How much of the stuff you guys got stashed away?
It's none of your business.
That depends.
You're gonna have to make do with what you got. This lot's already been snuffled up by a couple of restaurants.
I'll get the rest brought in.
The profit from this new shipment, is it going to us or the Whitetails?
No, I'm acting as Kane's agent on this one, so it's percentage only, not clear profit.
I thought the dopehead didn't know what the wine was worth.
Yeah, well, he got educated. Now you here for anything in particular?
Just an update on our investment. Wondering how its first month went?
We managed to turn a small but tidy profit.
Really? Most bars struggle within the first few months.
Yes, but most bars don't have an established brand like the IV behind them. All such a great location, it's money in a bag.
Clearly. Do you mind if I have a look at the books?
You don't have to ask me. Go for it.
You're the snow in my flick, the last piece of cake. Oh, sand in my castle, and past the past, I know I will never get in. You're not just another journey in a dead blue sea. You're the catch me when I could. I'm really dizzy and afraid. And like a poem from a rhyme.
So, what did you think of it? I thought it was a lovely location, full of potential.
Very nice, but there's still a lot of work to do.
Oh, I understand. And look, as we head into summer, there'll be more and more properties coming onto the market.
Actually, we'd like to make an offer now.
You would?
Yes, 305. Conditional on Lynn and Builder's report.
Right. Are you absolutely sure about this?
Yes.
It's as much as we're prepared to offer.
Okay, fine. I'll draw up the sales and purchase agreement right away.
I'll be at work till 5 if you'd like to fax the documents through to me.
Fabulous. Shouldn't take me more than half an hour.
Great. That was weird.
What was?
Well, her reaction, she seemed almost surprised that we wanted to buy it.
The way the market's going, she's probably surprised to be making any sale at all.
Yeah, I suppose. You're itching your right hand.
I am?
Yeah, you are.
So?
So, it's a sign of good luck. It means we'll come into money. We're gonna get our mortgage.
It's telling now.
Why are you wearing my mum's clothes?
I bought a new dress today and I wanted to see what it looked like with a nice coat. And then I
That's
saw...
my mum's stuff too.
I was just looking for a pair of scissors, that's all.
You're not allowed to think they're special.
I know they are, Harry.
I'm going to tell Dad on you.
Your mum is pretty special too, eh? And very beautiful.
She was much more beautiful than you. And she was nicer.
I wish I had the chance to meet her. All of her friends have told me what a neat lady she was. Smart and funny, and she loved you more than anything. That's why I was looking at her things. I was curious to know more about her. She sounded so lovely.
She was.
What's your most favourite memory of her?
When she used to take me to the park.
I bet you think of her every time you play on the swings, eh?
I think about it all the time.
And I know I could never compare to her in a million years, but I would like to be your friend. I'm sorry, I shouldn't have tried on her coat without asking. You have every right to be angry with me. But I'd rather you didn't tell your dad. Please, Harry, remember I'm keeping your secret about not really being sick.
Hey guys, how's the big fella? Oh, I take that as a good sign. Had a good day?
I missed you.
Oh, I missed you too. You feeling better?
Yes.
You up for a game of chess before dinner?
Yeah.
Okay, go get the board. Well, I say a proper thank you to this wonderful woman. Wasn't too painful?
No, not at all. Though Sarah helped out for a bit.
Yeah?
Yeah, they hung out.
Oh, nice. You know what's nicer?
What's that?
Seeing how much Harry is growing to like you.
Hey, have you been to Ethan Pearce's pad before?
Yes.
Mate, we could pay off the national debt with what he's got going on in it.
I know.
I just don't get what she sees in him.
Who?
Our girl Alice. I mean, she's about the most down-to-earth, unaffected chick you can meet. He's a pretentious git.
Opposites attract.
Yeah, but they're like from opposite ends of the universe. What do you got going on there?
Do you believe in ghosts?
Ghosts?
The paranormal, all that stuff.
No, mate, my life is abnormal enough without adding that to the mix.
And does that include bad vibes from places where murders have been committed?
Well, I'm not overly comfortable about hospital mini-skips these days.
Right.
Which has got what to do with that?
We're about to put an offer in on a place where a murder-suicide happened.
Blimey, bet it's going cheap.
Oh, yeah.
So, snap it up, hold on to it for a couple of years, and flick it off for a ridiculous profit when everyone's forgotten what's happened there.
It makes sense, eh?
It's a no-brainer.
How's business going?
Surprisingly well.
So have you lined up anyone else to terrorise, or are we in for a quiet night?
I don't do quiet.
Ethan Pearce?
That'd be me.
Excuse me. Detective Inspector Lamont. I'd like to ask you a few questions on the Rory Waipara case.
Sure. I'll grab some drink. I'll be over in a minute.
Okay.
Is it correct you're one of the directors of Nessus Biomedical Supplies?
Oh, yeah?
And Haldane's Funeral Home supplies Nessus Bio with bone material?
They're one of several venues for the harvesting of tissue, bone, etc.
How well do you know Sterling Haldane?
I've only met him briefly. There are contracts to sign.
You noticed anything amiss about Mr. Haldane or the way he runs his business?
Can't say I have. In all Nessus Bio's dealings with them, Haldane's been the epitome of professionalism. Nessus Bio is very strict in ensuring that it only acquires tissue and bone from legitimate donors. They have the paperwork to substantiate it.
I'm sure. Thank you for your time.
No problem.
Your drink, sir?
Thank you.
Look, I'll get you a bit hot and bothered, honey.
The only person doing that to me is you, babe.
So what did the old Bill want?
Making some inquiries about some missing bones. I hope you didn't have anything to do with it.
Yeah, bone carving's a big hobby of mine.
I could have sworn this was my room.
Oh, gosh, so it is. After my rigorous day of childcare, I need a bit of adult stimulation. Oh, don't panic. I know you're exhausted. I just wanted to snuggle up with you tonight. Is that okay?
Like you have to ask. Much as I respect your decision to stay in your bed, you're more than welcome to share mine. Although, I wonder if we might not be better off in yours.
Why?
In case Harry comes in, could get a bit embarrassing.
We'll be fine. So, building report should be ready by lunchtime tomorrow. And I spoke to the broker and he says that the bank is happy with the recent valuation that Trish had. The money is ours.
Well, we just have to hope that the vendor accepts the offer.
Do you think that we were cheeky in offering 20,000 less?
Well, they can always countersign it.
Just wish they'd hurry up and decide.
Are you absolutely sure that the house feels perfect?
I love it. I want to be in there tomorrow. Well, what about you? Are you having second thoughts?
Not at all.
Do you want the good news or the bad news?
They want more money.
No. There wasn't anybody at the liquor store and I had to settle with us. Congratulations, the vendor accepted your offer.
Oh my gosh, it's ours!
I'll deliver the cases first thing in the morning, yeah? Cash on delivery as we discussed. Okay, I'll see you then.
Mind if we have a chat? I think there's something we need to clear up here.
And what's that?
My IQ level. You seem to take me for a fool. I'm not.
No, I'll bear that in mind. Anything else?
The profit the bar's making.
What, you've seen the books?
I've also seen who's in there. It's virtually empty.
It's had its quiet patches.
I've been dropping by every night and I've been talking to the staff. It's dead quiet. And yet the books record a profit that clearly doesn't relate to actual turnover.
No, you haven't so much experience in the trade, of course.
It's pretty simple. You're laundering money for the whitetails.
You're talking bollocks.
Yeah? You won't mind my accountant looking over the books then?
How about you stop asking questions about the new bar and I won't start asking questions about Nessa's bio and its connection to body snatchers?
There is no connection.
Yeah, but I'm not entirely convinced. Perhaps I should mention it to Detective Inspector Lamont. Suggest you dig a bit deeper.
Writer Joseph O'Connor talks about his new short story collection tonight in the works at 11:20, and afterwards Angelica Hewson reminisces on growing up in Galway.